Well, Susana Arroyo is from the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Society and is in the earthquake zone. Thank you so much for joining me. So you're speaking from La Guaira. Give us a picture of what you're seeing on the ground there today.
Massive destruction, as you have seen in the images that have make us all, I would say, worldwide feel heartbroken. We see people still desperate, looking for their relatives, friends, neighbors, their pets. The efforts are going on. They are not giving up. Search and rescue teams from all around the world are here trying to find still some people alive beneath the rubbles. Our teams, yesterday, we have Red Cross teams here supporting the search and rescue efforts. People coming from Mexico, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Colombia, Panama. We were lucky. We have found a couple of persons still alive, but even when we know and people know that the window of opportunity to find people still alive, it's narrowing by the minute. People are still coming to us saying, I still hear people crying and screaming and asking for help, or I know where my relatives are. Please help us. So the situation is desperate, and this is also why psychosocial support, psychological first aid continues to be a priority in the area.
Give me a sense, if you will, of how difficult it is for an organisation like yours to respond quickly and to actually get that aid to the people that need it on the ground.
Well, the extension of the affected area and the magnitude of the destruction, it's so massive that no single organization, no single country, no single community can respond to this disaster on its own. So definitely coordination, collaboration, it should be at the core of their response. We have been coordinating in peace times and now also during the disaster with local and national authorities. We have been able to mobilize already 17 tons of aid that have come from our humanitarian hub in Panama. That aid is already at our warehouse in the affected areas, and distributions are going to start really soon. At the same time, we still have our field hospital, and actually we are working to expand our capacity to provide healthcare in the areas and to avoid a public health crisis. And this is why the emergency appeal that we have launched to support here the operation and the recovery of the communities affected, it's key to all these commitments and efforts to make them feel as much as possible, better as much as possible, and as soon as possible.
And as you say, a desperate situation for those that may have lost their loved ones, that have lost their homes, that don't know where their family are at the moment, or indeed their pets. How are these survivors coping, do you think?
Despite all the suffering and the uncertainty, there is a strong feeling of community. People are taking care of each other. They are supporting their neighbors, trying to get people out of the rubbles, but they are also trying to cook for those that are living outdoors and that still have no place to spend the night or even a shelter where to spend the coming weeks or month. We have also seen an increase in the requests of people that want to be volunteers, and that's also a sign of how strong the social tissue still is, the social fabric that is sustaining all the recovery. And that also gives us hope, because we know that then the reconstruction efforts can be built over and on top of a very strong sense of community and belonging and humanity. Yeah.
Susana Arroyo, thank you very much indeed for that.